Welcome to Breathe into the Unknown podcast. I am Dee Dee Hallerman. I am a therapist and certified coach that brings a mindful approach when dealing with difficult transitions. Although I specialize working with clients and professionals within the divorce community, I have found that the underlying message throughout all challenges is the presence of the unknown. Each week, I will bring you a conversation with an inspiring individual that I hope will help you discover how to bring clarity and awareness to begin to breathe into your unknown. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Let's take a breath and let the conversation begin. Welcome to the Breathe into the Unknown podcast. I'm so excited for this episode today. I asked you guys a few weeks ago to start emailing me with questions or comments or something that resonates with you that you want to hear more about. And I am so excited that I am getting so many emails about different episodes. So I wanted to answer specifically the episode about when you are going through a difficult transition, especially a divorce, how will you know that you are in the right hands? I think that is such an excellent question, and it makes me so happy that you are even thinking about what it means to be in the right hands of a specific professional when you are going through something and how important it is. So I wanted to touch upon that and give you a little bit more information, as I've had amazing professionals so far that are very specific in their field that have touched upon it. But it's so important to realize how you need a network and a team of people when you're going through something, especially like a divorce. So when you're going through a divorce, there are many different professionals who can help you and your family. And once you meet like-minded professionals who realize that divorce doesn't have to be destructive and that every family is unique is really the first step. For example, one family could have complex financial concerns while another could be dealing with issues related to their children. So trusted, supported professionals should acknowledge that it takes a village to navigate one of the most challenging transitions of your life. So the right professionals will be able to provide you with valuable resources such as recommended books, information, podcasts, and referrals to other specialized experts. For example, you may wish to consult with a financial advisor or a realtor like I had on last week, or even a divorce coach to work on productive communication. A coach can also remind you to slow down and take a breath so you can make clearer decisions. And with a well-rounded support team, the divorce process can be so much smoother than you might expect. Fear stems from the unknown, as we've discussed before on this podcast. So anyone experiencing fear is likely unsure of their future and the uncertainty ahead. But once you start to gather information in preparation for a divorce, you'll probably become less fearful as you come to understand your options and develop a clearer picture of what your post-divorce life might look like. One way to quell your fears around the divorce process is to do your homework before it begins. That way, you can feel confident you're making well-informed decisions, and that's why it is so important to arm yourself with the right information and assemble a skilled team to help you through. The professionals with whom you choose to work with should refer you to others that they trust and would even use themselves. After all, divorce is rarely about working with one party, and true professionals know this. They realize that they're in fact helping the whole family. A family does not have to end just because of a divorce. Think of divorce instead as restructuring of your family. When you make sound decisions, you set the stage for what the second part of your family's life will look like. It's really in your hands with the choices that you make. It's therefore essential to make these decisions not only for yourself, but also with your entire family in mind. And good professionals know that framing divorce as the beginning of a new chapter rather than a failure can make the process easier for everyone involved. I'm so happy that these episodes that I've had with these amazing professionals have really resonated with you. And if you have any more questions or you want to connect with the guests that I've had so far or the ones that I have in the future, please don't hesitate to email and I'm happy to connect you. And if you would like my consulting services to get you in touch with the right professionals after we have our own consultation, I am happy to do that as well. Please contact me with any questions or comments that you may have at didi@didihallerman.com.
For more information and content on this episode or any other episode, please visit breatheintotheunknown.podbean.com. And also visit didihallerman.com for a list of my services and to contact me with any questions and comments. And I'm also offering my listeners a 15% discount with the code podcast when you shop Just Breathe on my website. Just Breathe is where my professional work meets my passion for creativity. I have curated an array of thoughtful, feel-good products to celebrate the mind, body, and soul. Shop Just Breathe to make you or someone else smile.
Thank you so much for spending your time with me today on Breathe into the Unknown podcast. Please take a moment and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you choose to listen to your podcasts. You can also find more information on the website at breatheintotheunknownpod.com, where you will find more content. Please join me every Wednesday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a new episode. I will see you next week, and I hope you found some insight and information to help bring clarity and awareness for you to breathe into your unknown.